So I've done a video on lenses from Islay. I'm actually not on Islay anymore. We are on the Mull of Kintyre. We've just parked up. I am in the camper van. This is Vanley. If you'd like to learn more about the van, there's playlists about the van. But it makes a pretty good studio. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm hoping the sound is okay. I'm hoping it's not too echoey. You might occasionally get the sound of the zips on the side rattling. You might occasionally get the sound of traffic whipping past us, but I can only apologise about those bits. But this lens, it's still a relatively new lens. This was actually hired from Lenses for Hire. I love hiring lenses. I talked about it in another video on the big Sigma lens. I need to get a new replacement for my 50mm 1.4. I have old Nikon 50mm 1.4. It was one of the first lenses I bought for myself beyond a kit lens for my cameras. And when I bought it, it was just one of the standard AF lenses. And it was fantastic. It's been a complete workhorse. I've had it for probably 15 years. It's been through everything. It's been dropped. I managed to break the adapter ring or the screw ring for filters. It's still working. It's just trooping on brilliantly. The problem is, because it's only an AF lens, it doesn't focus brilliantly even just on my D500, and on the Z6 with the F to Z adapter it doesn't focus at all. So a little bit annoying. I need to find a new replacement. This is one of the ones that is in the lineup of possible new replacements. This is the Z series, or Nikon S series. I think that's Nikon Silverline Superior. I don't know. It's everything they've released so far for the Z series is a Nikon S, but I think they're trying to claim Nikon S is the top professional line. I think I'll look into that. This is their 50mm 1.4. It's quite a beefy lens. I don't have the 50. This is 51.8. This isn't a 51.4. They are going to release a 51.2, I believe, and a 50.9. This is 51.8. I don't have my 51.4 with me at the moment, but I will put a bit of video in showing the size comparison between the two. And this is a beefy lens, and it's remarkably light. It doesn't feel heavy. So I shouldn't be throwing around a lens I've heard. Doesn't feel massively heavy. Doesn't feel any real heavier than the 1.4. It does have less glass in it. It is a Z mount lens, so it goes straight on your Z6, and it's been brilliant. The autofocus on it works really nicely. It's absolutely silent, so compared to autofocusing, I did warn you about the cars, sorry. Compared to autofocusing on the 1.4, even on the D500, you can hear it churning away, whereas this really is silent. And the depth of field is nice. It's sharp edge to edge. Photographs that I've got out of it have been fantastic, but part of the reason I brought this one with me was to get some video for it as well. For video, it works fantastically well. It's nice and crisp. It autofocuses well. It doesn't hunt. It's worked exactly the way that I want it to. My issue with it is it's a Z mount lens, which obviously for the Z6 is perfect, but I am still using the D500 as a backup camera, and so it would be worth getting something that maybe can work on both bodies. I am looking at the Sigma 85 1.4 Art. I'm looking at just the newer version of the Nikon 50mm 1.4. Looking at a few different possibilities, but this is definitely in the running. It's actually just a really useful general purpose lens. It's been on my camera a lot this holiday, so I will put in some photos and some videos and bits that I've taken with it and show you what it does. would say if you're interested in getting a 50mm 1.8, does exactly what it says on the tin. I looked for reviews and stuff online, and people weren't really seem to be talking about it very much. I think that's because it just does exactly what it needs to. And people are very excited about the knocked lens, the 0.95 that's coming out, and then there'll be a 1.2 coming out in a couple of years. But this, for now, works brilliantly. So enjoy the lens. I would say if it's something you're thinking about getting, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the comparisons between the regular Nikon 50mm 1.4 on the Sigma. So there's the 50, the 85 and the 105, which are all good portrait lenses. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more videos on photography, also more van videos. They won't all just be me sat in the van, I promise. And you can have a look on Instagram as well. I'll put my hashtag here somewhere and in the section below, so you can follow me there. It's @little_tipple, so you can see what sort of photos I take. Thank you very much. Bye bye.